is Iron Trader. It is Friday morning, TGIF. So as usual, we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. Remember, the rig count will be out today at 1 o'clock. It's not really a market mover, but information is information. Okay, this video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil. Now, this is a daily chart all stretched out, and then we're going to look at a weekly right after this, okay? But I just want to show you a couple of things here, okay? See this double top situation, and then what did it lead to all the way on down, okay? Then we had this another double top situation. What did it lead to all the way on down? Okay, so now what we have here is this series of lower highs and lower lows. That's never good. Okay, so yesterday what we had is, let me see if I can pick that up a little bit for you. Okay, see, we had this lower low, and then yesterday, look at this topping tail that we had situation, but we did put in a little bit lower low. Now, so far today, we have what they call an inside day. Your high and your low is right with inside the high and low of the previous day here. So let's take a look here at the upside here first. So far today, we have a high of a 69.70. What we're looking for is looking at the bottom of that candle. You're looking at a 70.10. Okay, so that's going to be your resistance level. And then what we want to do is we want to look to yesterday's high. You're looking at 70.82, and then we're going to look to the top of this candle, which is 71.46, which is basically just the bottom of that candle right there. Okay, so it could not get through that resistance level. Then next level we have here is 71.67. Sorry about that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come right up here to this 8 SMA here. Now, you can see how this 8 SMA here, it just rolled right over. So 72.23, that's going to be your big upside target. Okay, so your 8 SMA rolling. This is all like a complete waterfall here. See on the 50-day now crossed below the 200-day. 100 days on the way on out here. There's nothing here that says that this is going to be bullish. Okay, now again, we might be able to get a scalp trade in here, but then what you really want to do is just watch the bottom of that candle, watch the top, and then watch that key 8 simple moving average there. Okay, so that's going to be very, very critical. Now here on the downside, obviously you want to watch yesterday's low. You're looking at 68.75 here. Okay, so again, if that is lost, here's what you're looking at right here. Right here, 67.71. That's going to be the big retest. Okay, so we got to see how this is all going to shake out. Now, usually on Fridays here, this might be a little bit quiet going into the weekend. We've got to see how it's going to shake out here. But again, if yesterday's low, that key level, that 68.75 is lost, 67.71 there is going to be your target. Okay, let's take a look here on a weekly chart. Okay, here we have a weekly chart all stretched out. All right, so here's what we have. All right, let me just see this. Okay, so here's that way what we had that low for so far this week is that 68.75 level here. Okay, so your next level here is, this is what I've been pointing out here, is going to be that 67.71. Okay, so that's going to be that. Look how long that thing held. See where the price channel is, and then it rallied up very nicely. But now we're going to be retesting that. Okay, so 67.71 is going to be very, very critical. So then what we do is we'll come right over here. If that's lost, we're going to look to the bottom of this candle, 66.80. Okay, see that that's going to be next. And then what we're going to do is we'll take a look right here to the left. Okay, look right at the bottom of that. You're looking at 65.38. All right, and then what we have here is we look at 64.36, and then we're going to come right to the bottom of this candle here. You're looking at 63.64. That is your big level here. Okay, so if this keeps on falling down, which realistically, when you look at this on a weekly, it's the same thing as a daily. Everything is rolling over. Your price is below all your simple moving averages, below your price channel, below everything. This is just looking ugly to go lower. Now, when you look at your RSI here for on your weekly chart, that can definitely go lower. This here, that can go lower. So yeah, this is looking very, very bearish here. But again, that doesn't say you can't make some scalps going higher. Now, I am short, okay, and I've been short, but what I'm doing is here, if I can find a scalp, then I can go scalp long, but I'm still going to maintain on that short because it just looks very, very, this looks very awful. Okay, so your next big one on the downside is watch that 67.71, and then we just follow it down, that 65.38, that 64.36. This is the big boy that we're looking for, 63.64 level here. Okay, so this is where this possibly could go, and then realistically here, you know, if that is lost. Okay, so say this is lost here. we actually went down. This closed at 6.5, but actually we went down to a negative 27. Now, I'm not saying that's going to get there because I don't think that's even going to be close to that. But again, what we do is we just watch these levels here going coming all the way down, and then what we can do is you can just follow everything. See right down 61 level here. Then we have all the way down to 57 level, and then we can come all the way here to the top of here. So where you're looking at all the way down in the 40s here. So I'm not saying that's where it's going to go, but I just think what you can do is you're going to probably at least do that 67, 71, and maybe even come down to this 63, 64 level here. Okay, let's take a look here now at natural gas. Okay, natural gas, now this is the time of the year where seasonality is just the opposite of what the Ogrinski is doing. Okay, so you can see these price channels. See how it is? That's all these blue lines are price channels, and all they are just tops and bottoms of candles, okay, which makes it very nice. Now, the different ways you can use the clouds, you can use Bollinger Bands. I just think that these are just way more accurate because all they are, as I say, just tops and bottoms of candles. That's all they are, which makes life very, very easy. Okay, so I don't have to look at it. I just look punching that price channel 2.30, which is the top of that candle, and I know if that breaks up here, then we just bring that next level right across here. Okay, so that should be your next level. Okay, 230, 35, and then we'll bring it right on up here. What do we got? Okay, you got roughly 445, and just keep right on rolling here until we can get all the way back to your retest here at 3.15. Now, seasonality is coming into play here. So really, it's a long trade here to about the second week of December on the Oneida gas, because I can highly believe that it's going to be sitting down here in the $2 range here going into a winter time frame. Okay, so what we want to watch here today is look at this 8 SMA here now. Okay, see this? See now how nice it's curling up? Okay, so if it breaks above that 21-day, this is what happens with the price. Okay, so as this price goes on up here, then that creates a really nice support level, just like it did here. Okay, so this is a perfect example. See how it came right on up and it rallied up here, came all the way down here, but you look how nice it held it all the way through. Then once it starts getting a distance away, it wants to come back to that price channel. Okay, so always remember that 8 SMA is almost like an equalizer kind of a situation. Okay, so what we're doing is now, so far it rallied up here. Now you're sitting here at 2.147, and you're at 2.147. So you're basically lined right on up here. Okay, so here's what you want to do on support. Okay, right now natural gas, you're sitting at 2.268, and you're right above that 200-day. So now your 200-day becomes support. 2.25, that is going to be your support. Your next level here, if that's lost, is going to come down here to your 50-day at 2.183, and then we're going to have your 8-day and your 21-day at 2.14 level. Okay, so this is looking very, very bullish. This is nice. This is that contract roll, another gap in kind of a goal situation. The same thing we had here a few months ago, where it gapped up, went sideways, and then she just rallied up very nicely. Once that price can get and maintain above that 8-day, like we're in the process of doing right now, it can take that price up much, much higher. Okay, so that's what you want to watch. So today on the downside, just watch that key 2.25 level. Okay, if that's lost, you go to the next level at that 2.18, and then we come down here at 2.14. Now there is a support in between here, so you always want to look at this top of this candle, looking at 2.22 level. Okay, that'd be right in the middle of it. So right now on the upside is this 2.30. Okay, you need to close above. Okay, if you can close above here, then we can just follow the candles going all the way on up here. So your next level is going to be right there. Okay, going to be 2.35. That's going to be the next level, and then we'll come up here. Okay, you got 2.385, and then we're going to have the nice big retest at 2.448. All right, then we can just keep rallying right on up here, 2.48. That we have here, you got you can go all the way up to 2.60, and then just follow the candles all the way up here. But I like to show you where it could possibly go here. But the key is right here on the upside. You just watch this 2.3 level. Very, very critical. You get above, she's going to start rallying up very, very nicely. Okay. Downside today, watch that 200-day, watch that 50-day, and then watch this 21-day if it comes all the way down there. But right now, as long as you're holding this 8-day and this 21-day, okay, this pattern is very, very bullish situation. Okay, so always just look to the left here. Okay, how nice when that 8-day moves on up here. This is what you get. When that price gets below that 8-day, this is what you get. Okay, now again, you can look at this. Oh, look at it selling up. But this was a beautiful short all the way on down here. Okay, so what I did, I didn't hold the short. I just scalped it every day until we got some kind of a bottoming situation like we had here. Okay, but what you do is on this here, we had this nice double bottom. See this? Double bottom situation, and now we have a rally going off of that double bottom situation. Okay, that's what I got for you. And I'll be back here for midday trading, and we'll take a look at crude oil and natural gas, and then we throw something else in the old mix. Remember now it's Friday. Okay, so what I usually do is I cut my scalping positions down in half. So I usually trade like 5,000 shares natural gas and of crude. But what I do is I'll cut that down to 2,500 or maybe even 3,000 because you want to go into the weekend positive. You don't want to come out Monday revenge trading kind of a situation. Okay, remember, trade what's in front of you, not what you want.